see if this is. I'm really tired. How long is the delay? Okay. So yesterday was an absolute cluster of confusion. So much going on in the puzzles that I thought we'd try it with a mic today, so we can kind of hear and see thought processes on solving some of these puzzles. Some of them are more complicated than others. Yesterday we got thrown for a loop on the Octordle puzzle. It was pointed out later that the 8 and 8, if you top the puzzle numbers, are at the top, both 8s were spinning. So that was an indicator. I don't know if the 8 always spins, but it's spinning again today. So let's see if that's. So let's get started with our Wordle. And I always start with these two words because they contain all of the vowels and most of your most common consonants. So here you're going to have a word like noise. I mean, it starts with an O. It starts with. We don't have any consonants though, so let's try price. Get a couple of letters. No, okay. It's probably gonna start with that. Oh, I don't know any word that would end with 3 vowels that way. So, I have no idea what this word is. If we try a word like alight. Okay, olive. Now, on to puzzle number 2. Which is effectively it's the same. It's just that it's 2 puzzles at once. Now I'm going to do our starting words again, always these 2. I'm going to get really hung up on our. Let's try the other. Right, I get 1 of 2. M at the end. I hate when I do that. It's quite frustrating. Moving on to Quordle. Okay. It's going to throw me off. I was going to be confused by that U, but that third puzzle's got me a little more confused. F, in the first position, ET at the end. Something like we know the F is there, so let's try something like sleet. Like, okay. Now we've got, I'm gonna guess ST on this fourth puzzle. STI stick? No, okay. SPITS? No. I'm looking at those top two puzzles. These puzzles down here at the bottom, 3 and 4, are not giving us anything. S. It's not going to be. Can't be Smith. Could be Smith. There we go. But again, that did not help for puzzles 1 and 2. So we have. Let's try puzzle 2. An FAU. Can't be fraud because the D and the R have already been ruled out. O only has an X, it doesn't have an X. And I know ST is not going to be right. That is a word. Fawns. Fauna? And word we did not get is cannon. I hate double letters. Octordle. Let's hope that they don't screw us over like they did yesterday. Because that puzzle, I promise you, there were so many expletives when solving that puzzle. Because I had never seen a puzzle come up like that before. And yesterday's puzzle, it is on my YouTube channel. But yesterday's puzzle was, it was a clusterfuck. They took advantage of a very nice pun, but they took advantage. Getting different letters this morning. Much appreciated. Okay. So, some interesting letter combinations here. A lot of these threw up 3 and 4 letters. That's really, that makes it easier, but it can make it more complex too. Let's try, what is that, the 5th, 6th puzzle? No, those are backwards, but it's okay. But that put them in the right order on the 3rd puzzle. That's helpful. Is that a word that is not a word? In the I can't. The word's like idiot. Nope. Add that 5th puzzle there. A little yellow. And it's always quite frustrating when you have so much yellow. Okay, we gotta focus. Which puzzle are we gonna focus on first? I don't want to focus on the 5th puzzle. It's too much yellow. Let's look at, see. See, the keyboard is at the bottom, so you get to see which letters you've used and which ones you haven't. Where's my spot? Let's see. I knew that he wasn't in that first position on that word, didn't we? That was a wasted attempt. Okay. Road. No. A-R-O. I'm working on the 8th puzzle right now. It's not going well. If we look at number 7, we've got the D. Looks like the D might be in the middle position. How would that work? No, it's got to be at the end. R blank E D. I don't have any other letters to fill in that gap though. These puzzles. Some days are easier than others. D O. Oops. No. I already knew the D was there. So the O has to be ditto on that 5th puzzle. Fuck's sake, what did I just say about double letters? Absolutely hate double letters. They take forever to figure out. This can move now. Got a W in the middle of word 4. So right here. This puzzle right here. The W. We had one of those yesterday and we didn't get it. W and the E comes next on that word. Vowel? Okay. Not bowel. It's not towel or dowel. The O's not there, so it can't be vowel. Jewel? There we go. Fucking double letters. Now we've got something interesting going on in puzzle 2, because we've got the FRI and then it ends in an L. I don't know any word that does this. Fro. Yes, I do. Does this entire puzzle have double letters in all of the words? Got a B over here now in puzzle 8. No idea what's going on in puzzle 7. Puzzle 6 has had 4 letters the entire time and they're all useless. We've got 3, got an A, 2 blanks, and a TE on puzzle 3, and puzzle 1 is absolutely helpless. So let's try one shot. We have one shot. Let's see what we can do with puzzle 8 on the broad. What were the words we missed? Wacky. We did not get wacky. We did not get agate. A type of stone, I believe. Upset. And greed, another double letter. Yeah, that happened. On to what has happened here. Refresh the page from yesterday's puzzle, and it broke the internet. I don't know what happened there. Starting again. Now this puzzle is much more exclusive. It does, if you click up this box, there is a word list available. These are only words that pertain to Star Wars and could be the answers to these puzzles. It's a much more selective word list. Also, after your third attempt, this grayed out button next to it becomes green, and you can get a hint after your third attempt. So let's see. These are Star Wars based words. Some of them, I've been doing these puzzles for a few months on my phone, and some of them do make more sense than others. Sometimes the hints aren't that helpful. They'll refer to characters in a way that, yes, canonically makes sense, but in terms of cultural appreciation of the character, nobody would have guessed that. Jar Jar Binks was a great example. The hint did not match the general understanding of the character at all. So let's see. I've got a U in position, and a D and an O out of position. How do you spell Doku? Is it two? Okay. I mean, yes, that was helpful, but also, no, not helpful at all. D-O. You're thinking planet names, species names, character names, cities, random nouns that also have to do with the Star Wars universe. Let's try an off word. Okay. D-O and U. I don't like using the hints, but I'm not above doing a little extra digging on the word list because it is an extensive. This is an extensive list. So examples of DO words. You come up with start, and you've got dogma, Dovle, Dobra, domas. You've got a lot to work with here. Like if you're using this to try to figure out your words, I've done it, and it is difficult. And Dooku is D-O-O-K-U. It's on the list. Like it is difficult to use the word list to find your answers. Let's see. D-O. Yesterday's word was Grogu, so that was very cute. I know some people will start today's puzzles with yesterday's words. It would have given you the U in position and nothing else. But then if your logical choice would have been Dooku next, you would have had the D-O and the U one attempt sooner. Is that a word? Nope, that's one on the word list. Not on the word list. Like I said, the word list was very selective. Let's try dogs. I'm not gonna get this one, am I? Nope. We could use the word list. We could ask for a hint. What would the hint be on this puzzle? And see, it limits. Like you have the ability to use hints after the third try. Background gambler in the sequels. Background gambler in the sequels. So would that be 7, 8, and 9? Is it 7, 8, and 9? Because no, the original trilogy is 4, 5, and 6, and the prequels are 1, 2, and 3. So the sequels would have to be 7, 8, and 9. Who is gambling? I think a lot of us collectively blocked out 7, 8, and 9. Like, I don't remember much at all from those movies. They just weren't as interesting to me as even as the stories in the trilogy, or in not the trilogy, the prequel. Who's gambling? No idea what this is. We're gonna go Dobu. Who the hell is that? How? I don't get it. Okay, here we go. Dobu. Who is Dobu? Okay, we need to be slightly more specific. Star Wars. I spelled it wrong. No, I didn't mean Dubby from Star Wars. It's not Star Wars. That's not how that works. Dobu Skay. Who is? Now we're gonna figure this out together. Mark Hamill's other Last Jedi character. Oh, he did the voice. That's unsurprising. Mark Hamill does a lot of voiceover work, and he was the Joker in the Batman animated series. And I think he reprised the role or did a similar role on DC's TV series for The Flash. This little guy. I have no idea who this little guy is. Absolutely adorable. No idea who he is. Bless his little heart. Absolutely adorable. So, how did we do today? We got the Wordle. We did not get either of these. No, we did. Look, the picture right there. Dordle is weird the way it does your, yeah. So we did not get the first one. We got Ample, but not Tamer. And Quordle. We missed Canon. There's a lot of double letters on all of these puzzles today. On the Octordle, we've got several here. And then Swordle. So, thank you for joining me on my puzzling, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.